Welcome back to Born to the Game Legacy Unfiltered, and today's episode is extra special. This is our first ever Friendsgiving, and we're celebrating with the OG guest who helped us shape season one into what it is today.
These are the people who trusted us early, before the momentum, before the audience grew, before the world really understood what we were building. You showed up with your stories, your honesty, your legacy, and you poured into this platform in a way we'll never forget.
Today is all about gratitude gratitude for growth, for community, and for healing, and for the journeys that brought each of us into this space. So grab your plate, grab your drink, and get comfortable. This Friendsgiving is a celebration of the voices, experiences, and relationships that helped build the foundation of Born to the Game and Legacy Unfiltered. Welcome to our table. Let's talk legacy. I am so thankful for this community and thank you guys for taking the time to join our Friendsgiving. You guys are the OD crew that helped shape and get Born to the Game off the ground. So I'm thankful for you guys. And again, I love each and every one of you so much. So let's have a great episode, our Born to the Game Friendsgiving. Cheers.
Salud, salud,
Cheers.
salud.
All right, now that we're all settled in and feeling the love, it's time for one of our favorite parts of Friendsgiving, our pass the plate of gratitude moment. Here's how it works. We're taking turns sharing something or someone we're grateful for this season. It could be a lesson, a person, a moment, or even a mindset shift. And just like a real Friendsgiving table, when you're done, you pass the plate to whoever you want to hear from next. So let's dive in. I'll start and then I'll pass the plate. So I am grateful for, and this is cheesy, but I'm grateful for my family. I spent the first year and a half of motherhood by myself, essentially, in New Orleans. And it was the hardest year and a half of my life. And I didn't have family, I didn't have friends. And then my husband gets a new job in Sacramento. And by the grace of God, so does my parents. My father also gets a job in Sacramento, and we get to move together and spend more time. So I'm very grateful for this season of my life, just being able to see my parents pretty much every day. They get to spend more time with their grandson. I get help. My husband and I thankfully get a free babysitter. So we ourselves. So it's a shift from what I was dealing with in New Orleans. So I'm very grateful and I don't take any of that for granted. So that's what I'm grateful for. And I'm passing the plate to Chanel.
Okay. I'm grateful for so much. I actually have a little jar with cards on it that I write on like
I
daily.
love that.
I'm grateful for my kids first and foremost. Y'all know they're my everything. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for you guys who are also my friends and family.
Absolutely.
And I'm grateful for a new mindset, like some out with the old, in with the new type of vibe for me right now. Yeah, I'm grateful for all the blessings that I get on a daily basis.
Amen.
And
Well, I'm
I
grateful for the haircut.
thank you, girl.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Queen.
Thank you. I'm gonna pass the plate to
All right.
Jessica.
One thing I'm grateful for is it's gonna probably sound a little basic, but it's very important, and it's the health, the thing that we take for granted every day, the ability to get up and move
Mm,
our bodies the way we want to without having any pushback, and do the things that we set out to do each day, whether they're important or not.
it's good.
A lot of people don't have that ability. They're sick in bed. They have something happen to them at a moment's notice, and just waking up every morning at that.
Yeah.
There's many people who don't even get that. So like to be able to still be here, even though I've lived a life that a lot of people would have been taken out for back in the day. Like most I didn't play about that kind of thing, but yet I'm still here with
Mm,
another chance to do. I think that's what I'm grateful for. Another opportunity, another day to
Yeah.
do right in his eyes.
cheers to health, man.
Yeah.
That deserves another
Hundred
cheers.
percent.
Cheers to health and strength.
Yes.
Amen to that.
Who hasn't gone? Evan's sitting next to me, so I'll pass it right over to him. Don't worry.
Thank you, sir. I am thankful for you guys for this opportunity, this amazing community that I've become a part of. I'm also thankful for time. For me, I played professional basketball for 15 years. Before that, obviously, I played in college and I played in high school. So I didn't get very many Thanksgivings at home at all. So
Uh,
this is my second Thanksgiving with my family. I've so I am very fortunate that both of my parents are around, so I get to spend it with them. And then I have two kids, so I'm with my wife and our two children. I'm thankful for that. At the holidays, being able to be around someone without needing to go to practice or having a game. So I'm very thankful for my basketball career, obviously, but now this next chapter is very rewarding and fulfilling as well.
Yeah, you get to do all the things you
So
weren't able to.
I know I'm cherishing the little things. Dropping my kids off at school every day is a joy.
yeah.
Things that I never got to do. That was part of my kind of decision making. Okay, it's time to retire. His son's going to school now, so it's the opportunity to take him to school every day is something I don't ever take for granted. So I'm passing the place to Tamara.
Thank you, Evan. That was beautiful. I think most people don't really realize how much sacrifice that pro basketball and
Yeah.
sports folks have to miss. There's a lot of things they have to miss. And that's probably not something that people think about all the time is you having only 2 Thanksgivings with your family. That's wild.
And how old are your children, Evan?
5 and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
so-
not to say that we didn't have Thanksgivings overseas or somewhere
Right.
else.
But it's not your
the-
family though.
Yeah, the traditional
Everybody.
everyone sits down at the same
Yeah,
table
yeah,
that you
such-
see in movies.
Mhm.
Didn't have
Yeah.
that since I was
Yeah.
15, 16.
Yeah. I guess I'll bring up the rear and I'll pass out the dessert. I am grateful for like similar to what Justin was saying, but mine is more so like just peace of mind. Like I being in a time of transition this year, like I literally felt like I was going nuts, but really I just needed to take a nap. You know what I'm saying? And so just needing just to chill out, maybe take a break. And for that really to be all that was actually wrong is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? There's not really anything wrong with me mentally. You know what I'm saying? So I was really excited when he said that because I was just like, man, it's the truth. We take getting up and being able to put on our own clothes for granted. But I'm grateful just for being able to have my own thoughts. And I'm grateful for my family. I have 2 grandmothers that are still with me. And every day I'm grateful for them and grateful that I still have them, have their wisdom. Grateful for you all. I'm grateful for Born to the Game. It's been a blast since we started, since our impromptu beginning, but it's been great. So I'm grateful for my community that is blood and not blood related. So shout out and big up to
And
community.
big ups. Yes.
Big up to community.
That was great. That was great. So I appreciate you guys sharing what you are grateful for. Does anyone have any plans for Thanksgiving with family or
Rest.
friends? New traditions, rest? Yeah.
Rest.
I know that's right.
Yeah, Rusty is a big one.
Yeah.
For me, it's not driving. I'm in LA. So it's like anytime that the 2 kids aren't going to school and I don't have to drive them to school in the morning and then pick them up in the afternoon.
Yes.
It's anywhere from 7 to 9. I'm in the car,
Oh
and
my
then 2 to
gosh.
4, I'm still in the car. So anytime I can get a break from that would
Yeah.
be great.
Yes.
Kick
Amen
your
to that.
feet up
We have a break
and
from
eat.
basketball. My 13-year-old plays in U travel team, and then my 8-year-old also decided she wanted to play basketball as well. So I'm always in somebody's gym. So I'm grateful for that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Justin, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Do you have any plans?
No, the family's gonna be gone, and so I'll just be here.
Anybody?
It's to myself. Yeah, they're gonna be on the road. Mom's gonna be in Mississippi.
So is anybody cooking for Thanksgiving? Do we have any chefs on this call? Anybody who is throwing down in the kitchen?
Yeah, I'm always cooking. Even when we go
Oh,
somewhere else,
He said I'm always
even when we
cooking.
go somewhere else, you got to come back home to some food because
Right.
the leftovers are everything for the next couple of
Right.
days.
And
Literally.
that's when the food tastes the best in my opinion.
So
So
give
give
us
us
your
your
menu.
menu. So what's on your menu?
The
this
basics.
Thanksgiving?
I'm not a huge turkey fan, but my kids like it. So I'll make a turkey, mashed potatoes, of course, candy yams, kale, macaroni and cheese. Can't have any event in my household without macaroni and cheese. And then my daughter and I are going to make these they're like protein rolls, but they're so good. It's literally just self-rising flour and Greek yogurt. And that's it. Those are the only 2 ingredients you need. I saw them on
I saw
TikTok.
that on TikTok.
They are
TikTok
so
recipe.
good.
They
Yes,
are
they are
really
so
good,
good. I will
actually.
send you
I
the
tried
recipe if
them
you
as
need
well.
it. They are
Please
so good.
do.
And my kids love them.
I think you can do them with gluten-free flour too.
Yes.
If they have the fast rising kind, I think you can do it. But
Hmm.
I did try those on TikTok. Those were good.
So, this conversation perfectly segues into our legacy potluck discussion. I want each of you to discuss your favorite dish tied to your family tradition, your culture, or your childhood memory. And Justin, you go first. What's your favorite dish?
Let's see. I grew up being heavy on the fruit salad, but then I matured my taste buds, and now I am pure sweet potato casserole.
That's like
I'm food,
dessert.
Yes.
dipping it in it, all that.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, T, what about you, Tamara?
Man, I was thinking, I was like, it used to be macaroni. I used to just, but for whatever reason, I'm getting away from eating macaroni. So, like, my favorite thing is like my grandmother makes her yams, and they're like they're perfection, and she makes them with like citrus. They're bright. They're when I tell you people fight over them, they fight over them. They
Wait, you
hoard
said
them.
there's citrus in her yams? What does that
She
mean?
puts citrus in them, and I'm not gonna give away her all her goods. Like people, when I tell you they bring their little containers and they start putting it away before, like last year we had to be like, you guys, we're not doing take homes before dinner starts. You
Yeah.
have to wait.
You have to
That's how
wait.
good they are.
Yeah. Interesting.
They are legendary. Everybody waits on them. We don't want to do anything else except for that. So it has to be a cross between that and I love me some collard greens, but on the side. I don't like my greens on the plate. They have to be in a bowl
You don't like
separately.
juice all over everything.
I don't want the pot liquor and I don't want that. I want it and then I want my cornbread with it over here. And my family knows to bring me my little cup because I will not put greens on my plate. Absolutely not.
And the thing, wait, Tamara, you have to tell everybody what you do. So Tamara eats extremely slow. And so people will be done eating and Tamara will eat and then she'll get up and go somewhere, but she'll put like a paper towel over her food. And sometimes people will mistake and throw it away, assuming that she's done. And then she'll come back and be like, where's my
Where's
food?
my
And we're like,
plate?
Hey, Terry threw my plate
oh,
away once. Hey, Terry threw my plate
yeah,
away. And I said, where's my plate? She goes, the plate that was right there? And I was like,
yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh, she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I threw it away. I was
Because it
cleaning
takes
up.
her 7
They
business
threw my plate
days to
away.
finish.
It's okay, Tamara.
Yeah.
It takes me a long time to eat too.
I'm like I said, I be
What
scarfing
it
up.
is, I'm like doing stuff, I'm hosting, but also I eat in small increments. So
Me
like I
too.
eat a little bit and then I'm full, but I'm not done.
That's me
So
too. I
I
can't
eat mad
overstuff
slow.
myself. I can't overstuff
Mm-mm.
myself. I can only eat
My
until I'm
stomach
full
is
and then I'm done.
yes. But
But
I'm
then I'll
not
come back
done.
to
I'm
it. Yeah,
full, but I'm not
I
done.
will come
There's
back
You
to
know, I'm
it.
full, but I'm not. Okay, Chanel, what's your favorite dish?
Not to piggyback off of everybody else, but the candy yams.
yes.
When I was
It's
growing up,
something
I
else.
did not eat a whole lot of sweets. Like, I'm not a huge candy person. I do like pastries and stuff like that, but my grandmama's candy yams, they were just so sweet and syrupy and just good. Oh my goodness. And
Oh
I
wow.
made sure to spend as much time in the kitchen with her as possible because I can replicate
Watching.
them exactly like she
Yes.
used
And
Yes.
I
to.
cannot. Like I did the same thing, Chanel. I did the same thing. I watched her. I call her when I'm making them and she walks me through it. I can't do it. Like I think I have said, you know what? It's just her. It's just her
It could
and
be.
what she puts into it.
For
And I
real.
have to make it my own. They
Yeah.
will still be
Yeah.
good, but they'll just be my own. But for whatever reason, I can't replicate it. I cannot.
I can't even tell you the measurements of what I put into my dishes. Like
No.
right now, I'm struggling because my older kids have been like, we love your food, but we can't make any of it. It's like you have to give us some recipes or something because when
Yeah.
we see you in the kitchen, you like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But that's how I was raised. That's how I was raised. My grandmother did not measure anything.
That's what I was gonna say. There's a meme that says Black people, when we season our food, we just season until the ancestors speak to our soul.
Yes.
Exactly.
Until they say
That's
that's
enough.
enough. That's enough.
We
My
just
grandmother
go
would
off
say,
of a spirit.
just
Yeah.
go on. And my grandmother has her own words. And so she's from Mississippi as well. So she'll be like, just a tinch of, and I'm like, what is a tinch?
What does that mean?
A
Yeah.
tinch, a
Yeah,
tinch.
I go off the smell. I like to cook and smell. So
Yes.
once I can smell this certain scent, I know, okay, this is seasoned well or
It's ready.
it's ready. Yep. That's how I do it.
And I love that for us because one of the things, especially in African American Black culture, the diaspora period, food is a part of the story about it should be passed on. So even if it's one recipe, everybody has to teach so it continues. So Justin, you're gonna have to carry on the sweet potato casserole. You need to get in there and wash because it's on you. Evan, do you cook?
I don't. No, I grill and I smoke meat a lot.
Okay.
Okay. I can see
But
Evan
I
doing
yeah,
that.
but it's not really
bad
cooking
outfit.
though.
No, it's
But
cooking because
but
I'm
yeah,
telling you,
It's
I can
definitely
cook anything
cooking.
in the kitchen, but if you ask me
I
to cook
can't
something on the
grill.
grill, it's not going to be
do
good.
it. I
It's
can't
going to be
grill.
burnt or raw or both.
Yeah.
or some way to do both.
Yeah.
There is
It's
a
funny, though,
way.
There
because-
is a way. I have done it. I
He
have
said,
done
I
it.
have-
It is crispy black on the outside, and when you
Raw
cut
in the
into it,
middle.
it is still raw. Like I don't understand it. So kudos to you.
Yo, smoking and grilling is definitely an art, especially I live in
Yes.
Tennessee, baby.
Oh yeah.
When I tell you they are serious
Oh,
about
yeah.
grilling / smoking
Mm-hmm.
and the differences, and don't try and come up in here with trying to say it's a
Yeah.
lot. My dad tried to teach me how to grill. It didn't go over well. So
Not me either.
But my thinking back, my favorite dish growing up was my cousin's mac and cheese. It was always so that was my go-to, and I can't replicate it. I don't try, but I figured out it's actually Memphis smoked mac and cheese. You can smoke mac and cheese on a smoker.
Never
Takes
knew that.
2 hours, but it's my opinion. It's really good. My wife is a vegetarian, so it's like I cook all this meat, and then it's just for me and my parents and my kids. But it's been definitely my cousin's mac and cheese. So you do 4 different kinds of cheeses. So I normally go cheddar, white marble, I think Gouda, and mozzarella. And then you put the uncooked noodles in with heavy whipping cream and then some milk. And then you just stir it every 30 minutes for about 2.5 hours, and it comes out done. Just sprinkle a little cheese on top at the end and turn it up to 450 or so, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. I wanna
Sounds
try that.
delish.
I'm a vegan. If
woo! Look, woo!
Thanksgiving is different for me because I don't really eat anything. I'm somebody who has to prepare my own meals prior to Thanksgiving, or else I'm just going to be eating a salad, which I honestly, that doesn't bother me, but I don't get to enjoy the traditional Thanksgiving meal. But before I turned vegan, my favorite dish was mac and cheese. That's the only thing I wanted. I wanted my own bowl of mac and cheese and dressing. I know we said one side, but mac and cheese and dressing were my 2 go-tos. So now that I'm a vegan, I'm learning how to make it vegan, but it's still nothing like that traditional mac and cheese.
It's got to be unhealthy to taste great. I really think it does. It's got to be terrible for you to be so good to you. Unfortunately.
But so we only do it once a year, though. That's the thing. Like, it's a
know.
once a year thing.
If I
Because I
tried
don't really eat
tomorrow-
like that outside of Thanksgiving.
Really?
No, you guys don't eat like that over Christmas? Christmas is exactly
No,
to me.
for
It's the same
Christmas
though,
we do
because-
different. Yeah, we do Christmas a little different.
But you're still eating a lot of food though. You're still
Yeah,
eating mac
it's
and
a lot of
cheese
food.
and
It's just
There's a
not the
tough.
same.
We're going into a tough 6-week stretch.
That's what I'm saying. Like
mean,
November and
we're going
December, I
through-
gained so much weight before I became a vegan. Your girl was thick. I was thick out here. Justin
I'm
knows.
telling
You remember thick Mariah, Justin. You remember.
Justin's like,
Just trying to be so
I
nice
do.
about you. But yeah, mac and cheese all day for me. I
I
love
have
it.
a
Didn't you throw
confession.
in
My
right-
family and I eat like that all the time.
You say you do or you don't eat like
We
that all
do.
the time.
We do.
Y'all eat what,
what
like
I'm about to
Thanksgiving
make,
stuff?
what I'm about to make for Thanksgiving, like that large type of meal, I do it all the time.
Like
Oh
soul
my
food
Super
gosh.
Bowl
Or
Sunday, whole spread. Easter, whole spread. Today is Thursday, whole spread.
Yeah. And so growing up, that's what it was like. That's why I don't do it anymore. Like my parents are from the South, Midwest. So that was every Sunday was fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, green, and like all this stuff. So now that I'm like older, I'm like, I can't do it no more. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. And then now since I moved down here,
you're
it's
down
all
there right in
fried
the thick of it.
cabbage, girl. And so we're just trying to stay
I do
together
try to
down
make
here.
it a little healthier than the way I grew up. Because like when my grandmother would make fried cabbage, she would use bacon grease. And my family members
There's nothing
still
like
use
it.
that. I
Less
change it up
sugar.
and I use stuff like extra virgin olive oil instead of bacon grease. Or I'll use smoked turkey instead of a smoked pig. You know what I mean?
But I think it's super cool as our generation becomes heads of households, right? And we mature into our 50s and 60s as we have kids and grandkids. That's how cultural traditions like pass down, but they're altered just a little bit.
Yeah.
You're not like, so it's the same food, same recipe, just instead of bacon grease, you're using extra virgin olive oil.
Right.
Like, and then who knows what the next generation is going to take from that and then just change just a little bit.
Right.
But it's really cool that as we age, we're going to start having our own traditions.
Yeah.
And
Which I love.
it's cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
And
super cool.
maybe I'll get a vegan Thanksgiving meal to be trendy.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah,
the cool
Mariah.
thing is,
Yeah.
At least some dishes.
but the cool thing is it's up to you as in your family to make it trendy, right? You start doing that year after year, and then your kids don't know any better. So, this is Thanksgiving food. I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then it's in your family forever. And they'll be like, oh, like my grandmother Mariah was a vegan and she was the first one that did this.
Yeah, I love the sound of that.
Yes.
Yeah. My fiance's aunt, she's in Jamaica, so we went down there, and so she was teaching me how to make something. But she gave me a little piece of advice that I always say over and over again when I'm making something. She was saying, "This is how I do it." But you do it how you do it.
Yeah.
And when sometimes we have traditional things, and people are like, "That's not how you do it. This is not how it's supposed to be." But me, I'm trying to get it right because it's a different cuisine that I'm not used to making Jamaican food. But she gave me the clear and said, you do it how you do it.
Okay, so we're gonna go into hot takes and holiday games. One side dish has to go. So I'm gonna give you guys 4 side dishes and then each of you tell me which one you're getting rid of. Okay. Macaroni and cheese, candied yams, cornbread, collard greens. One has to go. I'll start.
Wow. Yeah.
Because y'all already
That's a
know I'm not
difficult
getting rid of my mac and cheese. I think I'm gonna get rid of cornbread. Because I have to have my greens and I already have the creaminess with my mac and cheese, and then I got the sweets with my candied yams. I don't need the cornbread. So I'm gonna get rid of cornbread. Even though I love me some good cornbread. Like I know.
Yeah.
For me,
I think I'm gonna have to go with cornbread too. I need everything else. I need everything else.
Yeah.
Cornbread out of there.
Dang, this was a lot easier than what I thought. I thought this was gonna be a bit more challenging.
I hate to be that guy, but yeah, cornbread's unfortunately cornbread's.
Right, so
And
they're
it's
like, let
because
me put a spin on it.
I can't eat collards without cornbread. That can't be.
You said that can't be.
I can't. I can't eat one without the collard greens and cornbread is like synonymous. It has
They
to
gotta
go
go
together.
together. Okay.
So I'm letting go macaroni.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's a big one.
Ew. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm offended.
I
I don't know
didn't
why,
see
but
that one
I'm
coming.
letting it
that
go
personally
because
bothered
if
my
it's
spirit.
between macaroni and my grandmother's candy yams, bye.
Yeah, that part. Yeah. All right, okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
If I took
I
away
know.
collard greens, that's okay. But I love collards. And again, I don't know what happened to me, you guys. I think I ate so much of macaroni. I just
You're
think
just
I don't
over
know.
it.
I want a little bit,
can't.
but I don't have to have it. I don't have to have it anymore. Dang. Well,
You said, oh, wow, more for
So
me.
distraught with her own decision. Dang.
I was, but then I'm like, because y'all letting go everything else, that means that I
Yeah,
can
that's
eat it
you have an
all.
extra 4 servings of cornbread.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
you
leftovers.
Yeah, you do.
That was fun. That was fun. Okay. So now let's catch up with Chanel and Justin and see what's been going on since the last time we spoke to you guys. So, Chanel, the last time we spoke to you, you had a beautiful skincare line that you were working on. Give us an update on that if you have any, and or just anything that's going on in your world that has changed since the last time we spoke.
Okay, so I still have my skincare line. I have been recently certified by some manufacturers to mass produce things because I really don't have a whole lot of time. I am still working full time for the federal government. That's something by itself. I won't go into that. But also, I mentioned earlier, I have two kids that are playing basketball on two different AU teams. So that takes up a lot of my time. Selfish is still there. I am still making products myself right now, but hopefully will be mass produced soon and I won't have
Okay.
to be quite so hands on. I think the rest of everything is just me like taking a little bit of time out for myself. I really wasn't doing that before. I really think that's where the hairstyle came from. And I just needed to love on me a little bit. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's like the biggest change for me thus far since we last were all together.
So when you made that transformation with your hair, what got you to that point? Did you just wake up
Yeah.
and you're like, I feel like cutting my hair off, going blonde?
So
Where were you emotionally?
this is like my norm, right? Because as
Okay.
we all know, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. So
Mhm.
for the longest time, I would be 36-inch weave one day, buzz cut Amber Rose the next. But
Mhm.
my last relationship, he was a little more conservative and he was like, will you please just grow your hair out? I just want to see what you look like with your hair grown out. So for 3 years, I did not cut my hair at all. And everybody in my life was like, what is going on? Like,
Are you
blink
okay?
twice. Right. Yes. Blink twice because
Yeah.
we don't know you to grow your hair out and you haven't colored it or anything. So, yeah, when my
Yeah.
relationship ended, I was
Oh
like,
no.
no, it's okay. I ended it. It's a
Okay.
good thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Period. And you're like
Yeah,
a butterfly. And you're like, let me get out of this cocoon. Let me
yes,
just
yes.
get my wings
and
and
anywhere you
connect with
can't be
myself.
yourself. That's interesting that
Yes.
you said as soon as so you weren't able to. That's what it
Yeah.
sounds like. I can't put,
Yeah.
I
but it
mean,
sounds like you were not being yourself.
not fully.
Mm.
I can be kind of out there. Y'all, I can be kind of out
We
there a
know, girl.
little.
We've heard
Yeah.
you're an artist and you how
Ah,
you express yourself is through
yes.
Yes.
your
But if I
physical
wake up one
self.
morning and go, I want to shave off my hair and make it blue, then I want to
Yes.
shave off my hair and make it blue. And
Yeah.
I did not have that autonomy in my last relationship. Yeah. So that's been like a
Well,
whole mindset change.
I love that.
you
And you
look
said that at the
stunning,
beginning,
so
thankful for a mindset change in the
yes.
beginning for what you
Yeah.
were thankful for. So what did
Yeah.
filming Born to the Game teach you? Like I
Yeah.
know that I don't think you had been on other podcasts sharing your story in that way. So how did being on the show help or influence you to do anything else or something else?
Honestly, just the fact that like when I first got in touch with you guys and you guys were like, yeah, this was like this. I woke up one day and was like, hey, I want to do a podcast. That in
Yeah.
itself motivated me to be like, yes, just do what you want to do. No matter what
Yeah.
anybody else outside of you is saying or whatever, step out there, do what you want to
Mhm.
do, let people know who you
Yes.
are, what you're about, and see where it
Yes.
goes. Like the only thing you don't get anything from is doing nothing. So yeah, anything that I'm feeling,
Very cool.
I'm just gonna do it unapologetically. So I appreciate you guys.
Period.
I greatly appreciate the platform because literally our version of things or our perspective is not something that you
Mhm.
hear a lot. You
Yeah.
get to hear interviews and see interviews and stuff from like the athletes themselves
Yeah.
and sometimes even their spouse or you know what I'm saying? But the
Mhm.
kids are just like along for the ride, like whatever happens. And then people have this preconceived notion of who you are based on what they think your life and it's
Mhm.
definitely very different a lot of times.
So hopefully in the future we can have you guys back on an episode. We can run it back again, or maybe
Anytime you
even
want.
do an event where we bring all the kids together and just network and get to know one another. We had such a joy filming with you, Chanel, and
Oh, thank
we
you.
have a
Me
sister.
too.
Yeah.
Stuck with
It
me.
was
I ain't
super
going nowhere.
enjoyable. You're right. We
That's right.
for now. Okay, Justin, any update on your golf app, Combat Golf? I know that was one thing you were working on when we last spoke with you. And if you're interested in talking about your mental health journey, I know that was something that resonated with a lot of people. Your vulnerability and your authenticity with opening up about your struggles.
So with Combat Golf, we're actually in the talks to potentially acquire another company. It's still early, but we're getting to the next stage. So just working on that. So that's good news for us to be able to take over their
Yes.
assets and be able to apply what we're trying to build and grow from there. So discussing that right now, building that. And as far as the mental health, was there something specific that you want me to touch on that may have popped up, you've seen, or?
No, just like, where you are mentally. I know that was a big part of your story when we talked to you back in April. So is that still a
Yeah,
big part of your journey? Is that something that you're
it's constant evolution when it comes to mental because every day you're gonna get hit with something. We are under the mindset that there's a spiritual war going on out
Yeah.
there, and you always know that every day is going to be some sort of fight, and it's typically where that fight is going to occur. You're going to wake
Yeah.
up with certain thoughts that may be from you, may be from the enemy that you
Yeah.
subscribe to, but that's just like a day-to-day thing. And I would say it's some good days and some bad days, but for the most part, a lot of the days seem to be good, and it's I removed some things that were putting me down in that low thinking. Like I had mentioned earlier, 52 days, 51 days now. So I lost track, but it's somewhere around I'm there. Yeah. And that's been
50,
very helpful.
51
I just
days.
decided one
Great
day I
job,
just didn't want to,
Justin.
I don't want to poison myself anymore. And here I am. And I'm someone who obviously like to do it all the time. So if you knew me,
Okay.
I'd be like, what do you mean you're not drinking it?
Mm.
I'm strange, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying that week. And that's obviously
Yeah.
helped with my mindset as well. So it being
Okay.
interested in trying to take it a step. What really helped me was this audiobook called The Naked Mind. I had listened to it a long time ago back in the day. I had pulled it back up, and a lot of stuff they were saying was in line with what I was trying to do, and it just was a reminder to get out of it. But do I miss the wine every now and then? Sure, of course. I'm putting it now. I'm like a big carbonated water guy. Like I'm drinking those Saratoga sparklings, those Topo
Yeah.
Chicos, Pellegrino.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the mental's, and as far as like business in other
Okay.
areas, I'm obviously still in real estate. And I have some other projects that I'm working on right now, still in the early stages, but we're talking with some people. So I'll say that I won't go into too much detail because it's still early, but it's looking good. Aside from that,
Okay, Justin, what was your favorite
uh,
part, if you
favorite
had
part,
any, favorite part of the episode that you were
the
on?
games are fun, but I think the rest of the conversation was probably, I think that probably stood out the most. Like
I have,
to be able, the comfortability to
yeah,
be able to sit there and just have that conversation about mental health,
yeah.
my journey. I think that was probably something that stood out the
Mhm.
most. But the games was fun too. I enjoyed that. I'm a gamer, so yeah.
It gets competitive between Justin and I think people got to see that. People got to get
Yes.
a glimpse of how we were growing up. I wanted to say that since we were talking about his mental health journey, I read a statistic that men joining therapy, it's increased by 29%. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but
No, I get it. No.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
so I did read that. I think it was a day or two ago that more men are joining counseling. And so I think conversations like the one that we had with you, Justin, really do help people. And you may not
Yeah,
think that you are
100%.
inspiring others, but you really are. And so I just
Mhm.
wanted to say, I appreciate your vulnerability with us and you just being raw in that moment. And I know it was tough for you at times. I did see you get a little choked up talking about it, which made me sad when I rewatched it. But I feel like you made more of an impact on other people than you realize. So,
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
I'm,
And also by again how many people were tuned in and watching,
oh,
that makes
yeah.
us know
Yeah.
that people were very interested
Yeah.
Mhm.
because our men need places to talk and to
Yeah.
be honest and to say what they feel because the world has a way of pushing them down and not allowing them to speak their minds
Yeah.
and their hearts and
Yeah.
emotions like they're not people. So huge big up to you, Justin.
Yes.
Mariah said you don't know the people that you have impacted, and you probably never will. But just
people
know that
are
you
watching.
yes, they're definitely watching.
Yeah.
So my last question was just when you walked away. I know because before Justin, he don't talk to everybody. You have to be somebody.
You gotta be somebody.
So
Talk
we
to
felt
you.
flattered that you decided to talk with us. So once you left the show, like, how did you feel? What did you learn? How did you feel? And did you think about maybe I'll do more of it? I might start talking more about things of my life.
Once I left, I felt good about it once I was done. Do I feel like I'm going to do more? I believe so. I believe it's something in my life that I'm probably going to end up having to do just because of my experience of growing up and having to do like a lot of public speaking and having to be put on the spot and perform. And I think it's just a part of my identity at this point. And I think that maybe I can still be in the training process or the refinement. But yeah, I do see it going up and increasing. What it looks like, I have no idea. But yeah, I'm certainly open to it. Do I want to do it every day? Yeah, probably not. Well, I pop in every now and then and be like, hey, I'm still
I don't
here.
think anybody
What I
wants to
have
do it
to
every
say,
day.
and I'm gone. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's just part of the journey. And obviously, my family has been in the public speaking space for a while. My sister's been on stage for the longest, so it just runs in the family at this point.
Before we wrap, we just want to say thank you, truly. Thank you for trusting us with your story, Chanel and Justin, and all of the OG members. Thank you for being part of something that started as a vision and has now grown into a community filled with purpose, healing, and legacy.
Every voice here has shaped season 1 in a way we could never put into words. You've helped us build a platform that feels real, honest, and rooted in something bigger than all of us. As we head into a new season of the show and of life, we hope you carry gratitude, growth, and grace with you.
And just know this table will always have a seat for you. Happy Friendsgiving from the Born to the Game family. We love you, we appreciate you, and we can't wait for what's next.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Happy
Friendsgiving! 3,
Okay, ready?
2, 1, go.
Happy Friendsgiving!
Is there a delay?
3, 2, 1, go.
Happy Friendsgiving!
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Happy
Friendsgiving!
Yay!
We got 5 takes, and one of them has to be decent.
Good.
Yeah.